So what happened was that I was interested in the radio telescope at the University of Scranton. So Dr. Robert Spalletta from the university, I asked him, how does this thing work? And he was like, yeah, go ahead and upstairs and we'll see how this thing runs. And we had the wiring of this thing damaged, so you can see there's like some panels missing.
Oh, yeah.
Because the storm hit it and it bent all the way over.
Ouch.
So you can see like some wire was damaged, and there's like an engineer surveying this whole part. And over the semester, I was trying to write a proposal with Dr. Frizzah, and we unfortunately didn't get funded for that. But I know some person, Dr. Richard Russell from SARA, the Society of Amateur Radio Astronomers, and he agreed to give me some data to work with data collected from his telescope in Colorado Springs. So my goal over the summer is to make plots like these. So this is called a signal strength versus frequency plot. So you see how there's a peak frequency on this plot, and this corresponds to a frequency other than 0. So this tells you either it's lower than 0 or higher than 0, which you can use to make calculations to figure out what the speed of the target is. And using that, you can estimate mass of the Milky Way, because it gives you the rotation of the Milky Way, and then doing some further mathematical analysis, you can actually figure out what the mass of the Milky Way is. And an interesting part is that the mass that you calculate using these calculations is different from the mass that we can see from the observed universe, from the observed Milky Way, because of dark matter. So that's like an interesting thing out of it. So, but again, this is like a long step because I have to figure out how to make these plots and then do all of these calculations.
Right.
And this here is what you call the velocity galactic longitude map. So if you like look at so basically, so if you look here, so this is the galaxy, right? In the center of the galaxy, and along this plane is the longitude, so the galactic longitude. So these red spots are going to be the velocity. And you can see how across the galaxy it gives you a correspondence here. So the red spots are the calculated velocities, and these are from like an existing known source. Okay. So you see a correspondence. So we know that this radio telescope, the collected data works actually. So yeah, this is a way to check that this whole setup is working. So yeah, it's very interesting stuff. I want to work with pulsars. So Dr. Richard Russell also has access to a 60-foot dish. And because of its fine measurements, you can actually see pulsar data. So that's one of my next goals after this. Cool. So yeah, it's very interesting stuff.
Yeah, that is,
Hydrogen can tell you everything about the universe.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So yeah.
I'd love to have one of those in my house.
Oh yeah, these are they're not even that big. This is just 3 meters. It's 9 foot. So
like it's really that big.
You can fit it in your backyard. So
it's like TV satellite dishes.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So it's very cool stuff.
Cool, man. Well, hey, thanks for your time.
Of course, yeah.